This is verse 5 of the 4th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. We're in the midst of the narrative that describes Jesus and the tempter who is trying to seduce Jesus into compromising his messianic integrity. The first temptation, of course, that he should turn stones into bread was rebuffed by Jesus by quoting the scriptures, and now we have the second of these attacks, in which Matthew tells us tota, indeclinable adverb, means then. Paralambane. Paralambane means to take along. Lambano, of course, it means to take. Paralambane, to take along, third person singular present active indicative in the present tense to give it a little additional drama here. So then he takes him along, the direct object, auton, masculine accusative, singular, he takes him along, and then the subject of the verb, ho diabolos, the devil. We've talked about that earlier. The one who casts through would be the idea, the one who is the divider, who splits things up, and thus the accuser. So then the devil takes him along. Ace, preposition, takes the accusative. Tain, the accusative feminine. Article, hagion, adjective, feminine, accusative, that modifies polen, city, into the holy city. Of course, Jerusalem is in view here, but Matthew uses the term the holy city rather than Jerusalem, probably to emphasize the very fact that this is that special place of worship. It was also a place of many people, and probably the possibility of spectacle was even exaggerated here, and even more so as the devil kai and estesen, from histemi, to stand something up. Third person singular, aorist active indicative, and stands him, stands Jesus, auton, direct object. Again, the same pronoun that we had up here earlier. Stands him, epi, preposition with the accusative to rogion. It's a word that means, is usually translated a pinnacle. Not really that necessarily, but a wing, a ledge, something like that. It's hard to say at this distance in time exactly what the specific structure was that's in view, but it was certainly an elevated place and probably quite visible. And of course the inducement here was that Jesus would make a spectacle at this point, and that people would observe and be impressed, and that would be a way of gaining attention, but of course doing so at the expense once again of his messianic mission. So it's a wing or a pinnacle, a ledge to Hiaru. Hiaron is the word for temple, referring specifically to the external structure of the temple rather than the inner place of worship. And so the devil has placed him here, and it's here that he's going to put to Jesus the second inducement.